Alright, what's good? Welcome back to another Courier video, Season 2. We're in round 6, getting ready to take on the Raiders at home. We just got done beating the Sharks at Ramonda Stadium, and the Raiders are coming off their first win of the season. It was against the West Tigers. They just beat them by 1 point, 11-10. As we take a look at both teams here, the Raiders are 4 new faces, 2 on the back line, Kurtman at fullback and Tom Briscoe on the wing, and 2 forwards on the bench, Ben Henry and Ben Hennant. As for us, we've made 2 changes from last week's 17. Hopper's at fullback. Rapana's been a little inconsistent for us back there, so we've moved him to the wing. Westerman will be starting at lock, and Dal Gaujo's been dropped for Raymond Faitala Mariner, who will be coming in off the bench. As we start things off in possession here, Sigiaro from dummy half throws a dummy, and he goes for a little scoot, making a few meters. Josh Marsh takes it from dummy half, goes wide to Hopper, sitting on the wing there, and he's wrapped up about 31 meters out. Sigiaro once again quick play the ball, passes to Josh Morris, throws a dummy back inside, and he's going to pin his ears back and head for the line, catching Kurtman out of position there, no one at the back. It was a great play the ball, had them on the back foot, and there was just too much space between the ruck and Shannon Boyd. It was pretty much a clear passage for Morris to run straight for the line. And by adds the extras, we go up by 6 and we're back on attack here. Westerman taking the tackle just outside the 30. Sigiaro at dummy half, throws the dummy, goes wide, puts Morris through space, cuts back in field and throws a looping pass out to Brett Morris on the wing. If you didn't see what I did there, we angled in with Josh Morris, creating just enough space for Brett Morris to sneak into the corner. Back with him by here, as we try and kick it into the wind, trying to curve it back through the posts, but it looked like the wind was non-existent. Back in attack once again, looking pretty decent. Faitala Mariner links up with Graham, putting him through space, and he's pulled down just outside their 30. Last here, Josh Reynolds is in a dummy half, scoots down the blind side here, looking to put a kick through, but there's no time, so we pass back to Sigiaro, puts a beautiful kick through for Josh Morris, but it's taken by Brett Morris there. He's going to get tackled in goal. Back with the Raiders, 0 tackle, Soliola bumps off Josh Morris, and he's going to run straight through Will Hopewadi at the back, trying to recover from that missed tackle and chase him down, but he's going to get away from us here, scoring a solid try for Canberra, getting them on the board finally. A crucial try for Canberra. It was just what they needed going into the halftime break. As we take a look at the halftime stats here, it's actually been a pretty close game. Other than Soliola's huge run at the end of the half, they've been lacking big time in attack. Back with Canberra in the second half, starting things off here, and it's going to be Wanga, makes a break, and Hopewadi's going to give away a penalty with their high tackle. They go back to Wanga off the tap, and he steamrolls past Rapana. This time Hopewadi wraps him up. First tackle, they go to Briscoe, who pops a nice pass to Papali as he goes through untouched there, scoring the Raiders' second try of the game with the kick to come, and they take the lead 12 points to 10. That was terrible goal line defense by us. We rushed up off the line, creating a massive gap for Papali to stroll through. As we put up a high ball on the last here, taken by Briscoe, he actually bumps off Rona and ends up taking himself into touch. So it's our scrum feed inside the 20, and we make a mess of it here. We scored some pretty decent tries off scrums last season, but we haven't been able to score one yet this season. As we go to Mbai on the first, throws the dummy, looks for a forward, links up with Reynolds, passes to Eastwood, pops the pass to Hopper, and we just make it to the line there, scoring the 4-pointer and retaking the lead. I was initially looking for a forward to take it to the line, but Josh Reynolds and Eastwood create some space up the middle, and we were able to capitalize off that created space. Back on attack here, as we go wide to Westerman, short to Clemmer, and he's met in a solid tackle 12 meters out. Fifth and last here, we go to Reynolds, puts up the high ball, it's a beautiful bomb, batted back by Hopper, but there's no one on the wing, and Rona takes it into touch. A missed opportunity there. Back on attack once again, we go wide, put Rona through space, and he takes the tackle there. Inside the 10-meter line, 4th tackle, Mbai puts the chip over the top, not quite deep enough as Rapana catches it in the field of play. Rona taking the tackle, 5 out, another missed opportunity. They're not staying deep enough, and we're going to get tackled off the ball here, and that's going to be the ball game there. 14 points to 12. A few tries going big in towards the end of the game, but we do manage to keep the lead and we take the win. It's actually been quite a few close games so far, but it's still the start of the season. As we look at the full-time stats here, the Raiders defense was actually pretty decent, missing less tackles than us. Hopper picks up man of the match, and as always, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
You say that I've changed, and maybe I have, but you a dime, babe. So change ain't always bad, but I always seem to lose it as soon as I get it. Now these